Hello, welcome back. We did the intro, did the first exercise, kneeling yogi. Next one is the catcher's exercise. Now when I say the catcher's exercise, as soon as I show it to you, I'm going to tuck my shirt in. As soon as I show it to you, you're going to understand what it is. Now, this could be a little stressful on your knees, as well as in the yogis. Go slow. We need them to be flexible though, because they're a part of the movement pattern. Our knees need to be flexible. Start slowly. Now, if you have a meniscus tear or something like that, put a towel behind your knees, or simply don't go down all the way. I do have one client who had an ACL surgery back in the 90s, and essentially the doctor tied that ACL too tightly, so he can't bend his knee fully. We just modify it. He just comes down this far. That's his exercise. The catcher stretch is the same thing. Now, here's catcher stretch. Notice I'm going to curl my toes up, and this is an exercise in of itself as getting up, is putting your toes in this position. Can you see him down there? It's not real good. Let's go sideways. Putting my toes in this position and just rocking up. I actually want my toes to get strong enough that I can do this. Come down, come up. This is another exercise. It's just pretty much a segue from the kneeling yogis to the catchers. So now I'm going to come up. Now if you can't do that right off, just put your hands down and walk yourself into it. And if you have a knee, put a towel in here so that you can't come all the way down, and this is where you'll be, okay? But we want to be able to get in this position. Now here's the whole thing. Here's my ankle. This is the joint I want to be bending. A lot of people start doing this and they move their hips and they think that, but see, the ankle's never really moving. I specifically want to move that ankle because I want to strengthen it through a bigger range of motion. Now if I'm getting up, the ankle tends to lock. That's all right, but right now we're training the ankle. We're not training the knees and the hips. So you can put your hands here to steady yourself, and all I'm going to do now is just move those ankles. See, I'm trying to stretch them. There you go. See, it's stretching. It doesn't seem like it's moving very far. Right there, it didn't seem like it. But now I'm going to push back into a little more. Then I'm going to take my hands off, and now here I'm doing the exercise. Ultimately, this balance that I've got right here, well, I practice this, by the way. It's probably about the 7,000th or 8,000th rep I've done. That sounded great. Anyway, I have to work my feet to stay balanced. That's their job, by the way. They need to be strong enough to keep you balanced while you put force through them. Now I'm going to come around here so you can see me straight on. This is why we call it the catcher stretch, because I'm in the catcher position. You know, put my hand up here, made signals. I'm in the catcher position. I ultimately want to be able to do this. If I cannot, go ahead and do this. You can put the towel down there between your knees if you need to protect your knees a little bit. They're sore. Ultimately, I want to be this flexible and strong through the joints. We're trying to train that. And that's really all. Oh my goodness, I get tired doing that. That's really all. Try to bend at the ankle. Feel the feet working on the ground to keep you balanced. As soon as you can get your hands off, great. And be in a position where you can fall backwards. I mean, if you fall down, it's not going to hurt anything. Just don't fall down and hit your head in the back of the redwood burl table or something. That was the catcher's exercise. Do like 2 sets of 25. It'll burn a lot more. We want those feet, the ankle, and the calves to burn. They can tolerate a lot more because they're designed to, by the way. This is the dominant movement pattern. So, we talked about kneeling yogis. Dorsiflexion. This plantar flexion, plantar, I'm planting the foot, is the dominant movement pattern. That's why all the meat's on the back side of your calf, not the front side. To pick your toe up, it's not that much work, but to hold your whole body. That's why this exercise needs to be done more reps. And also, as you advance to this, you start holding weights. I've got some dumbbells. I use a plate. I get this bag right here in front. I have water in it, so it's 20 pounds. You do extra. I actually will have 70 pounds of vest that I have at work, and I'll hold kettlebells to boot. I want to do 100 extra pounds at least because they're that strong. Plus I go run around, play touch rugby. I want to keep these feet and ankles and calves as strong as possible, especially at my age. I have to do extra to take care of it. So that's the first 2 exercises. We got kneeling yogis and the catcher stretch. 2 sets, 25 reps. If you do that, you'll start feeling them doing work. I felt that, and I can do a lot more weight than that, but I still felt it. Remember, no pain, or no sharp pain, and make sure it's work to a level of about 4. Okay, that's where we want to be right now. We want to get these strong and healthy. We want to overwork them. Don't add weight until you can do those sets all the way through with balance and coordination. Both 2 sets for the yogis, 2 sets for the catcher's exercise. And then I have one more exercise after this. All right, and I'll show you next.